morning, everybody. What's happening? This is Steve with the MrBigKid channel. Thank you all so much for watching, and thank you all for tuning in. Today is basically a 2-year report on the Pit Boss 820 pellet grill. Pit Boss 820 Deluxe Pellet Grill. I've had this smoker slash grill for over 2 years now. I got it in August in 2018. Now, before we get any further, I want to go ahead and encourage you guys to subscribe to the MrBigKid channel. MrBigKid channel is all about firearms and barbecue, and if you guys like those things too, I would love to encourage you guys to hit that subscribe button and the bell notification icon so you know when I'm making new videos. Let's dive into this little review and 2-year report of the Pit Boss 820 Deluxe Pellet Grill. Well, here she is, guys. Pit Boss 820 Pellet Grill, 2 years old now. I've had no major issues with this Pit Boss, except for one, and that was absolutely 100% my fault. See, what happened was I was out of town, and it's been a very dry summer in Arizona. This issue happened like 2 months ago, but basically what happened was I was out of town, and I forgot to cover up my Pit Boss. The rental house that we were staying at, I did not have a cover over, like an awning over the grill. So before that, at the other house that I was at, it was undercover, so I never really worried about a grill cover. Anyways, I forgot to put the grill cover on, went out of town, and while I was out of town, we got a pretty heavy downpour and monsoon. So basically what happened is the rain got into the hopper, swole up all those pellets. Swole up? I feel like that's the wrong word. All those pellets got swollen. Swollen. All those pellets got swollen, and including the auger. So all the pellets that were inside that auger, they all just inflated like balloons. You got to the point where it was like a solid piece of wood between the hopper and all the way through the auger. So the auger actually jammed up. I have an entire video about it. I'm gonna post the card up right here if you wanna go ahead and check it out. But don't check it out till you finish this video. So basically, what happened was I had to disassemble the grill completely, pull the auger out, pull the motor out, and chisel that wood out of it. Kind of refinished everything, made it look nice again, put it back in, and it works like a charm again. So, lesson learned. Yeah, lesson learned. Let's get back to it. All right, so overall condition, this Pit Boss has been through 2 moves, and they were pretty rough on the grills, a lot of transporting and all that, but overall everything seems to be in pretty good shape still. The door is pretty thick on these Pit Bosses, so I didn't really see any. There's no rust on the actual body of the Pit Boss, which is great. There's a little bit of surface rust on the fire pot right here, but not eating through or not pitted or anything. Yeah, so, but I don't see any rust on the bottom. There's a lot of moisture from the drippings and stuff right here, and nothing's eaten through. Nothing's really shown any rust at all, to be honest. So, again, the last 2 review videos I've done, we've talked about this little seal that's naturally forming on the edge of the door right here. So the more you use it, the more it starts sealing itself, which is pretty neat. The chimney, actually, just to give you an idea of how much I've actually cooked on this thing. Look at all that grime, look at all that smoke buildup and that. But I keep it there, it's like a trophy. Let's fire the thing up and check it out. Oh, one thing I guess I should mention, you can see these, I'm missing some screws, and that's from the move. These things are kind of popping out a little bit. It's not really Pit Boss's fault, that's all me, really. So let's fire this thing up and just watch it burn. We're actually gonna do a brisket right now, and we're gonna do it on this Pit Boss. So I'm not gonna do it for this video, it's a whole different video. Guys, this grill is so easy to use. So as always, remember the startup procedures with the Pit Boss. Any pellet grill, you want to make sure you open the lid before you fire it up. I know I don't have the heat shield in here or the grill grates at all. It's fine, I'll put them in after, I'm not worried about it. Pellet grills are easy, just fire it up, turn it on smoke, and let it do its thing. That's it, and that's why I love pellet grills, they're just easy. But you have to keep the lid open. I have seen videos and pictures, aftermath pictures, of your grill blowing up because of the gases combusting, the gases created from combusting wood is actually flammable, and these grills can blow up if you don't open this lid. Once it actually ignites and burns off all that smoke, I'll let it run for another 30 seconds, 45 seconds, maybe a minute, and then I'll close the lid after that point, let it get up to temperature. We are complete flame right now. Look at that thing. That's a furious flame. The one thing that is a game changer for me is this plate right here. So I put the heat shield on, and then you have this little searing plate. If you move this, it actually exposes the flame. You can see the flame in there. You can use that. That flame will actually reach through, and you can really sear a steak awesome on this thing, which is what I love. I love doing steaks. It's one of my favorite things to cook on this grill, a little reverse searing. Or if you want to smoke and get rid of that direct heat, you can slide this thick plate over it, and basically it creates indirect heat. Now the heat shield is completely shielding that. Cool feature. I know it's dirty, mind your own business. All right, now we got this thing rocking pretty good. So here's an example of that natural seal that's forming. So you can see the chimney is pushing out all sorts of smoke, and so is the little grease doohickey there. But you don't see anything coming between the door at all. It's creating a little spot right there. But really there's nothing on top, nothing on the sides. And yeah, there's all sorts of smoke in there. But that's it, guys. Do I love my pellet grill? Absolutely. I have made incredible barbecue with it. I've impressed lots of people cooking with it, and I really learned the fundamentals of barbecue on the pellet grill. And that's the big thing is, you can go, the first smoker I've ever had was, I think it was a char griller. It was like a split. One side was gas, one side was charcoal, and then there's a firebox attachment that we bought for the side. It worked really well, leaked all over, but I learned generally how to barbecue with that, you know, cooking things nice and low, getting it smoky, cooking things for a long time. Never really nailed a barbecue with it. Then I had the electric smoker, and that's where I really started honing in my briskets and figuring out how to cook that stuff. However, with an electric smoker, it's incapable of producing a smoke ring. It doesn't, I forget the exact terminology, but there's a chemical reaction that happens when meat is exposed to combustion, such as it's nitrates, one of those. So that red smoke ring that you see on the edge of barbecue is actually a chemical reaction, but you need to have a physically combusting wood, whereas an electric smoker, you're actually smoldering the wood to produce a smoke, you're not combusting it. It's kind of weird. I don't know, look it up, you'll figure it out. When that electric smoker burnt out, I bought the Pit Boss 820 pellet grill 2 years ago now. So, look at this thing. Look at that thing, it's chugging along right now. Man, heck yeah, love this. Sorry. Pellet grill is capable of producing a lot of smoke. As you can see, it does produce a lot of smoke. And sometimes it is a little light on the smoke, especially during the summer when it's hot out. It's not going to be working as hard to maintain that heat, so it's not going to be feeding as many pellets. It's not going to be as good. So, but the cooler out it is, the more it needs to fire up to smoke, the more it needs to feed those pellets in, the smokier it gets. I don't know how this grill performs in cold weather. I mean, the coldest weather we really get in Arizona is in the high 30s, low 40s, and that's at nighttime, and I might not even be smoking at that time, so I'm probably sleeping. So, but for this Arizona climate, I am in the valley, I'm in the Phoenix area, and it works really good out here. They do make smoke tubes, or little tubes that you can fill up with pellets, and you can put them inside your grill chamber. You light one end, and then it produces extra smoke. I never used one before, but I will try one. Other than that, it's been working great. I've messed up a couple things on the pellet grill, but it's not really the grill's fault, just because I didn't really, it's mostly experimental. I experiment a lot with it. I try to figure out different recipes and stuff, and you'll see I made some pretty weird crap on this channel. Peanut butter and jelly, wings and steaks and all that stuff. But anyways, I'm very happy with the pellet grill right now. When it does decide to kick it, and I got to give it the 50 BMG therapy, remember I'm a gun channel also, I might go with another Pit Boss. I don't see why not. It's been working great for me. I haven't had to work with customer service yet, so I can't vouch for them either. But all I know is the grill that I purchased 2 years ago has seen hundreds of cooks on it. It's smoked lots of barbecue, briskets, all that good stuff. Briskets, chicken, turkeys, ribs, pork shoulders, hams, pork butts, and it's smoked a lot of stuff. It's cooked a bunch of steaks. It's cooked a lot of everything. Sausages, hot dogs, cheap hamburgers, awesome hamburgers. It's a universal grill, and that's where this grill really excels at. The fact it's universal. And the reason why I love this grill over the Traegers and stuff is because of that plate that you can move to sear. You can really get an open flame cook on your food with this grill, and that produces a flavor like no other. We're not just talking about hot grill grates, we're talking about real open flame from the combusted pellets. Pellets are just wood, it's compressed wood. It's not some weird chemical thing that it's burning. It's really heavily compressed wood. So that's it, guys. Hope you all liked this video. If you did, please give me a thumbs up, leave a comment in the comment section below. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel. MrBigKid channel is all about firearms and barbecue. If you guys like those as well, I would recommend and suggest that you hit that subscribe button and the bell notification icon so you know when I'm making new videos. Thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. See ya.